Hey guys, I'm just going to respond to the latest. Well, I see it's nothing more than a narcissistic manipulation, more attempts at gaslighting and that same garbage. Uh, you really do not want to try and use the book to justify anything that you do or have done. Just you really don't want to do that. You're just digging yourself in deeper. Um, just like whenever whatever face of it came to me that one evening, trying to tell me that, well, what it is to be a Christian is to love everyone. You're supposed to love everyone, which is a lie. That's not what was told. That's not what was said. Um, this thing of forgiving forgiveness, yeah, your brother, who is living under the same God and by that God's tenets, has a relationship with that God, the light and such, right? Rather than being a member of the darkness. Okay, so if you're a member of the darkness and all you're doing is working forces and doing spells and doing all the stuff that is means you're the enemy of God, then no, enemy of God, we don't have to forgive you anything whatsoever. If you're moving energies around and judging people and deciding that you're going to do this, that, and another, and that you're somehow a godlike creature that has the right to do all these things, no, you're in the darkness, aren't you? You're not part of the light. I don't have to forgive you anything. Nothing. You should not come around here. We don't have an agreement. I know what you're trying to do is you're trying to say that we have some agreement where you are our servant. Well, okay, how well have you served me? Right? Where am I at? How good, how much better am I off now than way back then? Did you do something good for me? No, you didn't. You're saying, are they boundaries or is it a refusal to forgive? Well, first of all, we're not required to forgive the enemies of God anything. We're not required to forgive the evil dead who glom onto us with murderous intentions anything. We're not required to forgive the enemy of God, the darkness, for betraying us in what they would have said was an arrangement of some sort, that they had an agreement with us. And once they've betrayed you and decided to murder you, that is the end of the agreement. You understand that. If there was an agreement, and I contend that there wasn't, you ended that a long time ago when you decided to team with anybody else to murder them. You're not a servant at that point. You're now only the enemy. You see? So no. We're coming forth with one of these arguments of Christians are supposed to be the servants to evil and somehow do their bidding and help them along when they're not even on the path. Unless God is going to accept you, unless you're on his path, it's not my responsibility to get you there. You see what I'm saying? It's not my responsibility to convert you. It's not. And once you point out that you're a dragon, that means there's absolutely no relationship between us, because first of all, hey, what relationship has there been between us at all? It looks like you're just trying to continue on with attempts to manipulate because you want to have the winning argument and be found as the correct person in an argument, since you can illustrate no point of agreement between us, can you? Regarding anything, right? What was the agreement? Because I see no agreement between us. None whatsoever. I See, only I'm in disagreement with all that is of the darkness. I mean, we don't even have conversations between us, let alone an actual relationship of any sort, other than false, deceptive, dark, manipulative, abusive, at best some type of misunderstanding, which was all somehow interpreted in your favor, giving you all rights to take our stuff and give it away and whatever you did, and treat us like your enemy who you needed to hold down and keep down and not allow to go do anything through use of your black magic and I don't know, just your evil crap vibe, which it is. It's dark and crappy. We refused and rejected you a long time ago. I don't know what you think you're doing, because no argument you have will stand up anywhere. Certainly not going to stand up here, is it? When you stand here before me going blah, 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 and it smells right through the screen, it's so bad, where do you think you're going with that? What do you think you're going to win? Whenever I'm gone and there's no one to hear you anymore, what's your argument going to be then? What are you going to try to do then? Why have you not learned the lesson yet? Do I need to rewrite you? Is that what you want? Give me a sign. You need reprogrammed? Broken? Need to be fixed? Want that monster that you become to be erased? What's the problem, kid?